Well, there you go. Well, I pressed the wrong one. Got all excited on it. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, dear, hang on. I've got to get my chat room up because I've just lost it again. There it is. There it is. Good morning, John. First in. Mate, I hope you had a good shift. I hope you're feeling strong. We're going to have some fun and frivolity today. I've got no idea what I'm going to do. I've changed my mind 8 times and I've still got echo coming out of that. So let me just fix that. There you go. That's got rid of that. I thought I've got a checklist, but I'm so good I don't need my checklist. Yeah, that's why I keep on forgetting stuff and getting stuff wrong. Oh dear, oh dear. What's happening? Where are you? Hey, Jeff, you missed it. I finished a project yesterday and you weren't there. My completion rate is now 0.052%. G'day, Trevor, how are you? Oh, Cape 6, morning, Governor. Yourself as well as. I dips me lid to you, Squire. Good morning, Max. G'day, Ben. Oh, dear, dear. Reginald, morning. Lucas, good morning. Thanks for the friend request. Yes, I think I clicked that. If not, I will when I get back up. G'day, Dobie. Oh, 18 hours shift. Oh, that is not good. Well, take your mind off it for a little bit and kick back for the next couple of hours and pretend that there is no stress in the world. Well, I can until my missus comes down. I tell you what, she's getting more fan mail than Bob. And he gets more fan mail than I do. Oh, dear, dear. G'day, Wombat. How are ya? Morning, Jeff. Morning, Clinton. Thank you for those words of encouragement. I really, from the heart, out to you, my friend. First or last, so long as we get there. Hey, Duck, good on you, mate. Oh, dear. There we go. Jeff, good morning. Good morning, Jeff. Well, you can have one extra one. There you go. Donuts. Oh, I tell you what, we're going to have donuts. Oh, I've got some chocolate rolls in the fridge that Susie bought. She went shopping for essentials like chocolate and soft drink and jam and chips and all those other essentials. No, shopping day yesterday. James, good morning. How are ya? Midge, g'day. T-Bone, good morning. You didn't email me, did you? If you still want to know that brand thing, I'll send you the link. I love seeing you both. Oh, dear. Oh, no, she's a good woman. I'll keep her around for a bit longer. Good morning, Dennis. Already, Wombat. You should have a bucket next to the seat, mate. Is it Steve Bay? Sorry, mine is asleep. No, Hay, H-A-Y, H-A-Y. So this is Steve Hay, Woodworking Masterclass. Welcome to a day in the workshop. You went to Costco yesterday and got some macadamia nuts, did you, Jeffrey? Oh, well, he will appreciate them. He will. Okay, didn't get it. Didn't seem to get it, but I will. Well, hit me again. admin@woodworkingmasterclass.com. Or the other one that'll get me is woodworkingmasterclass@gmail. It doesn't matter, they both work. Mate, I'm doing well. I'm getting more jobs finished than when I was working full time. It's amazing. Hot cross buns tomorrow. Hey, Max, she was buying hot cross buns in January. Yeah, I mean, isn't it ridiculous? Straight after Christmas, bang, you get hot cross buns. Let me just wipe my glasses because it looks as if I'm looking through something that's not very clear. Wait a minute. Specsavers. Should have gone. I went there because my eyeball keeps popping out, or my lens, and went to Specsavers to see if they'd fix it. No, you can do it all online. Well, no, you can't, because I can't get my glasses fixed online. It's just about to pop out again. I can feel it. So I'll just tag it back in. Here we go. Go and get back in there. Oh, it's in now. It's all good. Oh, and it pops out just that little bit that knocks your eye out of focus. Oh, that's better. Oh dear. Morning, Steve and Chad. Well, good morning, Alan. How are you, mate? How are you and Kath going? You're getting some projects knocked over, mate. Or are you at work? You'd be considered essential, wouldn't you? For everyone that likes hamburgers, you would be anyway. Chad, good morning. Oh, I could, but my luck, Jeff, I put super glue all over the lens. Well, yeah, that'll be the next Christmas decky straight away. How did the chair repair go? Mate, we're in the throes of it. It was a big job, so it's going to be a few days. But I had to pack up. For those of you yesterday, this chair is very, it was very, very sad. So I've built up that. We're going to have to plane that off, and that's going to be the new foundation for the dowels to go in, and we're clear on this side. So there we go. But I'm a bit over that at the moment. I might do some of that today, but I'm sort of a bit over everything actually. So I want to do something new. Got to put the rocking chair together. That's what we'll do very soon. So when Mum comes down, she'll have the rocking chair. And I might have to I'll put a sheet down so she can do the granny clampet thing. What's Tuesday? What's Tuesday, Trevor? Oh, you mean the Christmas decorations will be in there on Tuesday? Still working from home. Oh, okay. Awesome. Ewan, how are you? Have you still got mist up there, mate, or can you see the sun yet? All the way up in Scotland. That's one place I'd never been. Lived in England, was born in England, but never went to Scotland. I think the farthest north I went was London. There you go. Just going to bed. Mate, from there, I nearly hit my mic then. From there, thanks, Ewan. I can feel them too. I'm all of a quiver. G'day, John. And all. Hey, Angry. Long time no see. Lovely to have you in the room. All right, let's get into it. We'll get this rocking chair done and out of the way. Oh, what I'm going to do, as I said in the opening title, going to make some shiplap today, which is a lining board. It's very, very easy to make with a hand plane. I was going to do a tongue and groove. I might do that later on, but then at the last minute, and I was going to use the Stanley 45 for that. But then I thought, no, I'll do shiplap, and that way I can use the HNT Gordon planes. Don't need that anymore because I'm here and you're there and everything's good. The day has started. Got an axe handle there I've got to finish. Here we go. Well, I started that one out with a stream with Theo many, many moons ago. So that's a jobby I've got to finish. But before I can finish that, I've got to find the axe head because I don't know where it is. Oh, dear, oh dear. I'm knocking over the boxes. Oh, hit a brick wall with it yesterday. Something didn't go the way that I wanted it to go. So I'm just rethinking my strategy on that, just on those hearts. But that's all right. I'll work them out. And I've done half of these, the bottoms, and they're almost ready to get final coated, which will be excellent. It's another job I can mark off and get out the way. Excuse me. Leftover sawdust from last night. Oh, big day last night. I didn't get out of here till 7 o'clock. I went home. I think I had a shower. I'm not sure. A bit like you, John. I wasn't too sure what I was doing, but anyway. Answered a few emails and a lot of, what do you call it? Messages on YouTube. All right, let's put this sucker together. I'm all excited. You want to start running bets on how long it's going to be before I smash that bit of glass? That's what I was looking for. That's good, that's good. And that's good, and that's good. These are all the screws and doodads and bits and pieces. So we'll need one of those. Don't need that, so that can go somewhere else. Okay. Got to work out which bits are which now. Okay, this is this, and that goes with this, and that goes with that. That's Suzanne's. Oh, it's... You wouldn't believe it was the same chair, would you? Okay. So I was going to wax it, but no, I'm going to put it together first. Then I'll wax it when it's together. Now, I've just got to remember how it goes. There you go. Or perhaps I should... Oh. No, I won't. I'll wax it. I'll wax it before I put it together because it's going to be nicer. And let me see what I've got. I don't want Georgian mahogany, I want Victorian mahogany. If I've got any. Polish. Got a lot. Here we go. Victorian mahogany, that's what I want. And a little bit of steel wool. That's the stuff I wanted. See, almost the same colour. Oh. The sun's actually poked out. Oh, there you go. Things are looking good. Prunella was out there, provided it's not -10, she reckons she's out there in a bikini. I want screwdriver and a rag, cloth. Here we go. Oh, there's a bit already cut, so we'll use that bit there. Oh, there. Where is she? Where is she? Prunella, wake up. Your subjects want you. Were you born then? Yes, I was born. Sorry, Dennis. Yeah, mate, I was born in Surrey. And then most of my childhood up until 9 years old was in Sussex, a little place called Punnettstown near Heathfield, which is close to Lewis, I think, which is near Brighton. Because my nan used to live in Brighton. I actually Googled street, isn't it interesting? I Googled streeted Brighton and saw my nan's old place. It was one of those, you know, those big 3-story jobbies they have near the pier. That's where she lived. It looks totally different now, but there you go. Okay, we're going to just see how this comes up. This is 4/0 steel wool. I'm not rubbing it hard, I'm just rubbing it in, and what it's doing is denibbing the oil. Because you know when you oil something or paint something, and then when it's finished, you rub your hands over it, and it just feels a little bit rough underneath. What that is little particles of dust that's got there, or initially it's actually raised wood grain, but after that it's little particles of dust that's landed on your job, and by just using a very fine steel wool, this is Libron 4.0, which is a lot finer than the 4.0 stuff you buy in shops, it just knocks those little bits of dust off and cuts the polish into the oil, which I'm hoping, I don't know, this might completely wreck it. Don't know. Soon find out. Nah, that's nice. Where are we? Can you shiplap with a 78? Yeah, you can. It is possible, but you've got different. Your depth is going to be the same, but your distance with your setting your fence is different. And make sure you don't have the chipper down, but make sure it is sharp. And 78 is a rebate plane. I did have one floating around here somewhere. I think it's up in the front shed. Or if you've got a 45, or a 40, or a 50, Stanley or Record, or whoever made, I think Clifton made them for a bit. You can do the same thing. In Australia, Carter used to make universal planes. You know, yesterday I said I enjoyed doing this shape. Not today. Ow! I smashed my finger. Look at that, it's got really nice patina on it. I'm not going there, Max. Okay. All right. That's ready to rock and roll. We'll do that one last. Do this one next. Yeah. Ditto, duck. Thanks for that tip. I bought out a furniture maker shop and wondered about that. What was that? I'm sorry, I miss. Here we go. Oh, yeah, 55. I did have one here. Actually, it belonged to Kerry Blue. And I was sort of thinking of buying it. But crikey, you need to be an engineer to use those things. 45s I can get my head around, but no, the 55 I just couldn't because it's got a height adjustment on it. Ah! Yeah, no, they are nice. The 55s, I just couldn't figure it out. So I did have I had a 50, which was nice. I had two. I had a 50, which is the Stanley, and 050, which is the record version. And that was all metal, and I ended up getting it chrome plated. And I think I ended up selling it too. So I thought, oh, I'll never use it. Not thinking I'd ever be talking to you guys, but anyway, that's what happens. Look at that, isn't that? Just looks old. Oh, the steel wool tip. Yep, it works really well. And it gives you a, if you could, if this was field of vision, this feels so nice and smooth. Oh dear. All right, here comes a big bit. Hop dee, pop dee. Up. Yeah, it's that the riser section on the 55s that get me. We might do some 45 stuff later on. As I said, I was going to do 45 Shiplap today, but then I thought, no, I'll just use the HNT Gordon planes, and we might do some tongue and groove later on in the coming weeks. This cabinet that I'm resurrecting, I was thinking this morning of what I was going to do, and that's what I'm making the shiplap for, to go in the back. And the front, I think I'm going to have a glass, whether or not I put in glazing bars or just put a frame in and put the glass behind it, I don't know. The jury is out on that at the moment. Old Susie's convincing me to make all the frames for all her sayings. And then we might get our web shop up and running. I've already got it, but I just got nothing in it. I just virtually lost interest. I much prefer making than the admin side of selling and what have you. But we might do that. That'll be fun. Here we go. I should have taken a photograph of before, shouldn't I? I used to, when I started off, I was all keen on doing restoration work. I'd take the before and afters. And after a while, you just, yeah, whatever. Done a lot of rocking horses up too. They're fun. I've had some that have come in without a head, and you've had to make a new head for them. Mainly Roebuck rocking horses. Yeah, broken heads, broken bodies, neglected. And you just got to clean them all up and then paint them. How I developed a painting technique, it's apparently all the rocking horses that are grey, that was a copy or a tribute to Queen Victoria with her dappled grey horses she had. And what I used to do was get a grey, I couldn't tell you what the colour grey was now, but it was a grey, and then you get a sponge and you dapple it black, the grey, dapple it black, And then I would put a wash of Gold Flake shellac over it and let that dry. Then get some metho and wipe it all off, and it would really give this aged antique look. And then I would spray it with a gloss acrylic, and it did. When they were finished, they looked as if they were 100 years old. Oh dear. Da, 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 da. Here comes the trick, lining these blinking holes up. Once we get one, we should be good to go. Oh, dearie, dearie, dear, did I mess that up? No, I didn't. Now I've got to see if I can get it again. There we go. So once you got one in, the rest, I hate to say it, but the rest should, isn't that a terrible word, should all line up. Ah, she has entered the building. Full frame. Morning, Mum. Trust you slept well. And you do not need a late note. It's okay. Your subjects understand. Even Bob's agreeing with me. He's having a chortle out there. Good on you, Trevor. Rub it in. Hey, Randy. Wow. Big hailstorm. Yeah, you can have that. I wouldn't say they're cheap here. I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I don't gamble, so I just spend my money on tools. What is that you are applying to the chair? This stuff. Victorian mahogany, which is pretty close to say. It's just a furniture wax, and I'm putting it on with 4O steel wool, which is another Libron product. So there we go. Hang on, let me catch up. What did we do? Morning, Murray. Oh, it was just one of those things. I tried something that didn't happen. Murray, yeah. Max, my father had a Stanley that he used when he made his own PowerPoint blocks. Changed blades. Love me, I can't think what type of Stanley it was. I don't know. Could have been an 060, could have been 019, could be 64. Who knows? Don't forget to hit... Oh, thanks, John. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you're new and you enjoy it, please. Apparently, we've got to have likes too. But yeah, the sub button is good too, and then you'll know when I'm on next. Oh, that was good. That lined up. There we go. Look at that. Starting to look as if it was before. These are on an angle, which is going to be interesting. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. If you didn't want to ever pull this apart again, and you're concerned about the screws, well, actually, if you're concerned about the screw holes wearing, what you could do is quite easily put a matchstick into the screw hole and then put your screw in. That will help. Or the other thing is you can put glue actually on the screw as it goes in, but then there's every chance you won't be able to get it out again. There we go. Looking good. That's one part. Now we'll just get the other part, vax it up. Oh! Oh, hang on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Got another bit to put on there, haven't we? All right. Oh, dear. Put this bit on. It was just lying there looking awfully sad and homeless. So, oh, look at that. Check it out. Okay. Just poke it through a little bit. And then see if you can line the hole up with it. You're much better off using the same holes, or else it won't line up as good. Okay. You don't rip it in, do it nice and slowly like that, and that will allow it to find its own hole. Whereas if you go really fast with a lot of force, there's every chance you will create a new one, which will make it look a little bit different. There we go. That's one. Let's go and get the other one together. I've got to wax it first, haven't we? Oh dear, we'll do the hard bits first. It's the same with everything I've learnt. If you've got something to do, leave the easy bit as a reward after you've done the hard bit. Morning, Silver. Yeah, I got a text from the government today telling me I had to stay at home. Well, I wasn't planning on going anywhere anyway. But it's nice of them to think about me, I suppose. I tend to think it was a broad spectrum message. I would like to think they picked me out and singled me out individually and that someone actually wrote that to me, but no, I'm pretty sure it was plump. Mass mail out. Would you look at that already? Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, I agree with you, John. It's those adjustments. Well, a basic difference, as I said before, between the 55 and 45 was the height adjustment on it. So you could do more intricate mouldings. And then the hand plane came along. And not the hand plane, the router came along and killed it. Okay, put those the other way so I don't scratch it. Oh, well, good. I've already said good morning to you, haven't I? Actually, we shouldn't call her princess because she's the queen. Oh. La, la, la. I say, Max, yeah, I'm with you, mate. They couldn't save the money of a text. What did Jeff just post? Did I miss that? Hi, Julian. I don't know, can't get it. Yeah, we did, Chad. It actually rolled. The water bottle had rolled a long way away from the bench. Morning, Jared. Said that. Morning, Panda. Oh, there we go. Thanks. Ah, thanks, Brunella. Let's see if I can log in. I can't remember if I can log in. That'll do. I already had an account. I'm not a robot. Go away. I told you I've already got an account. So I'm talking to the computer. How good is that? There you go. Might come up now. I've forgotten what an email is. Claim account. Oh, come on. No, it's all too... Oh, there we go. Now I've got it. Oh, I love that. Is that... No, was that... No, that wasn't. That was a dog I saw before, wasn't it? There you go. Oh, that's it. Look at that. We got Discord happening. Thank you, Alan, for setting me up with that. That was in the old Twitch days. Never used it since. Dean, good morning. Well, let me go. Let me get up here. Oh, good on you, John. Or Devon. That's terrific. Congratulations. And Lukey, if you're out of bed, happy birthday, my son. You have a good one. I know it's a tough time for you at the moment, but Mum and I are here for you, okay? Just a phone call away. But you have a happy birthday. Oh, I don't know. You don't look in my bin. New Amsterdam. Well, thanks, Dean. Yeah, we did have a Skype channel on Twitch, I think. I'd forgotten all about that because Alan set me up with it. Oh, where are we? Oh, here we go. We're on the downhill run now. It's a slalom run. Bossy Boots will be down soon. Dear, oh dear. That wasn't her. I keep looking sideways at the door. Boom, 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 boom. Da-da-da-dum. So, if it's not stain on my hands one day, it's wax another. What can you do? Not much. Isn't that a nice patina? Better than that high gloss stuff you get with lacquer and what have you. I'm not against gloss. I like gloss, but not toffee apple gloss. Whoop. I like the hand rub stuff that looks as if, you know, it's got that way through a lot of years of use. Anyway, get back, what was I thinking about this morning? Oh, yeah, arts and crafts. Again, I wasn't a fan of it. Wasn't a fan of art. There you go, Pammy, if you're watching. I wasn't a fan of Japanese saws or arts and crafts until I had this particular student that kept on banging on about it. And that's it, I like it. I love Art Nouveau. I think that's gorgeous stuff. Wish I could make that. That is just really, wish I could find me steel wool. So someone tell me what's that? Oh, I'm putting together a rocking chair that I've restored, mate. It was in pretty sad condition and it didn't have a seat on it. The cane had all been ripped and the seat frame itself was broken. So over the last couple of weeks, we've put rattan cane seat insert into it and fixed the seat swab itself, rubbed all these back. I've stained them with a stain I make myself, which is a combination of rosewood, spirit stain, rosewood and walnut. And then it's been oiled, 3 coats of oil with Libron finishing oil, and now I'm waxing it. I'd like to have it finished before the missus gets down here and she can have a look and a sit. But she's getting pretty close to 2 o'clock, I think. 2 o'clock. And then I'm moving on, building a wall-mounted cupboard in the arts and crafts style in oak. And that's got hand-cut dovetails for the carcass, sliding dovetails for the bottom shelf, and just, excuse me, an ordinary lap joint for, that's what I'm looking for the middle shelf. And for the backing boards, I want to make some shiplap. So I've had a great big lump of oak sitting in the workshop for about 2 weeks. There it is, or 3 weeks or longer, I don't know. There it is, leaning up against the wall. That manky looking bit there is all rotten down the middle. So what I want to do today, we'll see how far we go. I want to resaw that, machine it down to size. That was unfortunate. And cut a shiplap profile in it using HNT Gordon planes, and they'll be oversized, so when we actually come to doing the cabinet, we can fit them in the back. Where's you not on yet, but you're doing that to a bookcase, aren't you? It really is delightful to get these emails from you wonderful people out there showing me what you do. And puts my work to shame, I tell you. And we'll just keep on going. Those of you that are new, I'm streaming every day for a couple of hours, maybe 2 or 3 hours, just doing woodwork. You don't have to be into woodwork to join the chat room. They get spun off, especially with Pinelli. End up talking about Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Crown of Thorns. Not Crown of Thorns. Oh, you might talk Crown of Thorns. What's that other one you talk about, the Tolkien one? Something or other. With, here you go. I said that, didn't I? What is it? Lord of the Rings. That's what I'm thinking. They just said, when's Bossy Boots coming down? That'd be right. Yeah, no. I stuck up for you. Yeah. I did. Oh, she's not Bossy Boots. Well, on a good day she might be. Don't look at me. She's off camera. You can't see the look I'm getting. Yeah, look at this and feel the fear. Hey. You should be in a good mood. Tell them what happened at the supermarket yesterday, you young spunk. Come here. So they can hear. Talking to my microphone.
I was talking about my grandkids, and this young girl behind the checkout said, "You don't look old enough to have grandkids." And I went, "Oh, well, I am." And she asked me how old, and then she said, "Oh, your husband's just gone to get some other stuff." I said, "That's my son."
See, how's that? You got it. When you've got it, haven't you?
Either I was looking young or he was looking old.
Did she wear glasses?
No, she didn't, unfortunately. She's only 17.
Perhaps she should. Poor girl.
No idea.
No. 17, God, you'd be a dinosaur for her. That's what one of our grandsons calls it. Nan, you're a dinosaur. Oh, grain the throat, we haven't touched it. Oh, well, we got that in store. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Mate, that's essential supplies. Art, you can go and get it. Trevor says good day. Prunella says hi. Max says hi. Duck. Oh, look at that. You got a heart in the middle of your... Oh, see, there's another one. He doesn't know, does he? I mean, if you're a horse, we could count your teeth. That'll tell her how old you are.
Just be nice.
Bob's here for backup for me. Listen, but can I just put this together because I'm excited? And then you can... Oh, I can't do this once you're on the opposite side. And then I was hoping I could put it together and you could have a rock. But I won't do that. You are. And you're not sedimentary either. No, you don't crumble.
If I was crumble, I would have crumbled long before.
You possibly could be a conglomerate.
Yeah.
We got any geologists out there? What's that other one? Igneous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're igneous. You're just a solid block. Yeah. I just got to get it in the hole. You say anything.
No.
You're just not a good woman.
Oh, yeah, I'm a very good woman.
Oh, got it.
That's what he tells me when he wants tea anyway. He tells me I'm a real good woman.
You just scared him out. Go down here and get a screw. All right. Oh, dear. So what else are you doing today?
Making quilts or finishing off quilts. But this is another one hot off the machine.
There's another one straight off the press. We'll get there in a minute. I just got to get this part done.
That's fine.
Because I said happy birthday to Lukey.
You did?
I did.
Cool.
But he's most likely still asleep.
Probably. But that's okay.
Bless his heart.
Yeah, good on him.
Okay.
Is that putting up with Steve must be testy?
A testing task? No, she's passed, mate. we figured we're too old to break anyone else in, so we might as well put up with each other.
My mum used to say nobody else would put up with you.
Yeah, you see, used to, everyone has problems in their marriage, and I'm very easygoing. No, particularly to a difficult stage we were going through. Dear old mother-in-law says, "You two wake up to yourselves, because no one else would put up with your whatever."
Dirt.
That's it. That's it. Oh, God. That's got to be close. Now, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. When you saw this...
Can you handle the truth?
You can handle the truth. When you saw this when I brought it home, did you think, miserable mongrel? Is that all he bought me? A broken chair?
No, I didn't. I trust you.
Fool. Okay, I'll just put these couple in. You read them out.
You can't read from a distance and I don't have my glasses in.
There we go. What have we got? Gee, they're going mad. Night, Dennis. We'll catch you tomorrow. Hopefully you have a good night's sleep.
Somebody else said they're giving up.
All right, Davey. Well, you stay safe, mate. Get away from that. He's got hailstones. And
Oh, dear.
there's 3 inches in hail at the moment.
Oh, my gosh. Well, yes, stay safe.
Jeff says, hi, Sue.
Hey, Jeff.
Where are we up to here? Let's get controversial again. When does scroll saw work go from woodworking to arts and crafts? Hey, Mike. Hi, Steve. Let's get controversial again. I like getting controversial. When does scroll saw work go from woodworking to arts? Oh, well, to me, when I say arts and crafts, I'm actually talking about a furniture
Different style of furniture.
style, which is very, very interesting. It came about as a knee-jerk reaction to the Industrial Revolution in England, because people all of a sudden, see, it's happened back then. People decided they didn't care about quality, providing they could have stuff. And I think it was in America, Stickley, Green and Green. In England, it was around the Cotswolds area, and a guy called Macintosh. And then Frank Lloyd Wright sort of carried it through into the 1900s with his architecture and what have you. But for me, I think scroll saw work goes into arts and crafts once you start doing intarsia and doing pictures, whereas if you're using it as fretwork in panels in chair backs or table stretchers or something like that, I would still class that as woodworking. But if you're doing it for visual art, then I would class it as arts and crafts. Hope that helped. Look at this. Hey, this just dispels the myth.
What?
I can do two things at once. I can talk and put things together. You'd be nice to me.
Oh, yeah.
Where's- yeah,
Always.
always. Yeah, why is that? Oh. God, that's close to the edge. They're close to the edge. Oh, there you go. Devon says, looking good, girl. And Devon's just been cleared of all cancer.
Oh, fantastic.
Isn't it?
Congratulations.
Yep, so he's happy,
Yeah.
happy camper. Aren't we getting some nice emails from people?
Absolutely. No, we love them.
We, her and Bob. All right, that's done. So, I just got to see what else I've got there. So we'll have a look at your saying, and then we can start to put it all together. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. All right, what have we got? Susie's sensible satirical. Satirical, was that C or an S? I don't know. Susie's session. Oh, okay, got it. I could work that F out. This one's nice. We should all relate to this, especially the queen of the moderators, because she's there. I've got to get the right flipping camera. There you go. Kindness is always fashionable. How about that? Straight off the press. Just pulled it out of the machine the other day. No, you did that this morning, did you?
Morning.
This morning. My goodness, kindness is always fashionable. That's true. No one will not like you for being kind. That's. Oh, look, you can see the hoop mark.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. They don't want to have a look at your elbows and your dewlap hanging there. Only Mick.
Let Auntie Mick alone.
Only Mick. One of Susie's uncles.
Aunties.
Aunties. She was a brick. She fantastic. She was the quintessential mother image. Although sadly she never had children of her own. And her mother reckoned that she should have been born a boy, because she used to get out in the field and do the ploughing and the chopping, and she could work the boys under in the ground. And her real name was Ethel, but for as long as I've ever known her, it was Auntie Mick.
So it was Auntie Mick to
And
me.
the first time she rang up, This is years and years and years ago. Answered the phone and said, hello, this is da-da-da. She said, see you there? Yeah. Oh, tell her it's Mick. And I went, some guy on the phone for you called Mick. She was a treasure.
She was a lot.
She was gorgeous.
So everybody should have an Auntie Mick.
That's it. Tell you what, she knocked. Here's a story, true story with Auntie Mick. Her husband, can we tell that story? Yeah. She apparently found another woman and disappeared out of her life. And how many years later?
About 30.
30 years later, she tracked him down to a small country town in New South Wales. Was that it?
That was only a couple of years later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A couple of years later, she tracked him down to a small country town, which actually Sue and I were living in at the time. Not when she tracked him down, but we ended up living there. And she knocked on the door, and he answered the door and said, what do you want? She went, smack, and knocked him out. Got back in the car and left.
And then about 30 years later, he knocked on her door. She opened the door and went, what the do you want?
And
He
slammed it in his face. Oh, she had a memory, that woman.
Absolutely. So,
All right.
love it.
It's
All right,
good.
have fun.
I'm having fun. No, do you want to watch me put this together? Or do you want to come back
I'll be
down?
back.
You'll be back. All right. Come back down in about half an hour.
Yes, I've got calls to do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realise you had a life.
Don't.
Oh, don't you pull that with me. What's it? I'll knock you in the next week. Please do. I'm having a shocking week
No,
this
that
week.
was next year.
Oh, next year. No, I couldn't hit you that hard. Yeah, get over here, woman. You've got shoes on, so you're not barefoot. It's the one out of two. Who does loves you? Because they think we might not love each other. Look at Bob, he's going, old
That's
people.
about the reaction the grandkids have too.
Yes. Oh, that's gross. What I was saying to them the other day, they are so literal, these kids. Honestly, they really need to get $5 out of the bank and go and buy a clue. Because they are absolutely... I said to them the other day, you know, if I'd known you kids were going to be so much fun, I wouldn't have had kids of my own. Oh, but then we wouldn't be here. Oh, yeah, whatever. I tell you. All right, darling. You come back down about, half hour? And you can have a rock. You can have a rock. Oh, no, you can have a rock and roll because I've got them chocolate things in the... There you go. So you come back down. There you go. Oh, get in the personage. There we go. Oh, dear. Did that answer your question, Mike? I'm sorry. Yeah, Trevor, tell her the only reason you're a lump is because she's feeding you so well, mate. Yeah, she is, Max, but sometimes she's a dark angel too. Ooh. Oh, that's good you had a good sleep. Was that you? Oh, sleep is very important. I thought you said you'd had a good sleep, Prunella. Sorry. Where are we? What? Oh, what was it? Kindness is always fashionable. There you thank you, Prunella. No, he's the one that commented. All right, let's get this together. I'm excited. Oh, he is. Now, what have I got there? That's that and that's that. So I think first things first, we will put the seat in. That's going to be, see, look at that. We done a good job there, eh, people? Oh, okie dokie. I don't know which ones go where, but I'm guessing these go in there. I'm I'm hoping. Or do they go in there? I don't know. Let me see. Oh, that's handy. Did they have? No, they didn't. I'm just a little confused at the moment. It's all right. It will get, oh, hang on, wait a minute. That's, they go the other way, don't they? They go into there. All right. That, whew, I thought I'd lost some of the bits, but I hadn't. Okay. Put that there. This here. And we'll drop that in there. Is this exciting or what? Now, I think I'll use a spanner on that if I can. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Okay, I gotta find those. Where are those? Oh, I'm missing 6 of those bolts. Oh, I'm not missing them. I just put them somewhere. I don't know where I put them. What I'll do is do that so we can still get it together. Okay. Looking good. Other way. all very quiet, isn't it? I will take one out of here so I can put it up the top. Here, I've got to find the other ones there. There we go. Okay. Now, this bit goes somewhere. Like that. Ah, yep. Menace. I'm down one screw, which I will find. So I can't see around the other side. Let me see. Oh yeah, no, it's the way it's meant to be, I think. That's got it. The idea when you're putting something together, don't force it, just take your time to line up the screw holes. Ah, now, got to put a front and a back brace on it. And then, oh, they're there. Then I reckon it's time to go. It does help if you get the right brace on the right one. It can go there. That goes there. These are threaded, so once you start the thread, you can use a screwdriver gun to send it home. And that might have to go the other way around too. try it this way. And if you remember, I was missing a couple of these. So I went and bought some new ones. So we'll try them out. Let's hope they fit. Not, that's not looking good. That's better. Mess around until we get a bite, and I've got a bite there, I think. There we go. And we'll put the one on the front, wherever that goes. Oh. Goes through here. Oh, that's a nuisance. Oh no, it might be alright. We might be able to do it. It could be good. That hasn't had a screw in it for ages. It's full of wasp. Full of wasp mud. There we go. Where are you? I just had to take the wasp mud out and clean the thread, and I think we're okay now. That's good. Is that? I think that's going in there, all right. Yep, okay. Now we'll come across to this side and we'll do this one, hopefully. That one's taken. One more and that's it. Ah. There we go, that's got it. Now we can... All right, she's finished. Let's pop it down on the ground and we'll have a look. Make a bit of room here. There you go. Totally restored. Now, it cost me $35 for the thing. It's going over. What have we got there? Oh, let's move this. There you go. Cost me $35 for the chair, $50 for the cane insert, $5 for a box of screws. So what's that? 55, see, $90 all up. And I reckon that's a pretty special looking chair, and that's for Susie for her birthday, which is on Monday. Just got to find those other couple of bolts that'll be around here somewhere. I am convinced. Oh, look at that, I found the axe head I was looking for. There's the start. All right, let's get on and dress this other timber down. That seems like a... Let me catch up. Question, the duck, question, Steve. Are you bad at keeping secrets from Mum, or does Mum just not like surprises? Well, number one, yeah, I'm rotten at keeping secrets from her because I get so excited I want to let her know what I got. And the other thing, very hard to keep that a secret when she keeps on coming down the shed. Because, what are you doing with that rocking chair? Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that. Can I have one like that? Oh, can you make me one? Oh, here's it for. Can I have it? No, she's not like that at all. No, I'm very happy. I'm going to have another look at that. Oh, I'm very happy with that. I'll have to take a picture and send it to the person I bought it from, because they said, I'd love to see it when it's put back together. Oh, thanks, Prunella. Yeah, back Jeff up. Good on you. It's all right, Jeff. I don't rattle when I run. Oh, g'day, Brian. Snuck in. I missed you. Espresso time. I could do with one of those. You got an embroidery hoop saying, excuse my espresso, and a coffee. Oh, there you go. What? I was going to say it's a 50 points if Steve's book, but an ejector model is a -point job. Yeah, well, it would be for her. Thanks, Penella. No, No, I didn't, John. Just, look, it would help if I never wanted to pull it apart again, but I don't think I'll ever pull it apart again. But it had enough meat in it, and the screws were still biting when they were going in, so didn't worry. What's the job on, John? Like if it's one that's never going to come apart, yeah, put it in. It won't hurt it. The beautiful thing with the old steel slotted screws, I still do. I put soap on them when I put it into a screw hole, and what happens is the soap has got something in it that reacts with the moisture in the timber and creates the mild steel screws to rust, not the nickel coated ones, just the ordinary plain slotted head screws, and rust, and that holds it in even better. So if you pull apart an antique, every chance when you pull the screws out, there's rust in the holes, and that was good because it used to hold the screws in, even much more betterer. Thanks, Julian. Oh, I'm happy with it. Yeah, no, she'll like it. She'll be back down soon. No, I didn't, Louise. I said that before. I never take before, so I just, she'll be right. But, did I? I might have. I don't know. I'll have a check. I'll look. I might have actually posted something on Instagram with it, so we'll see. Oh, she hasn't got the bill. Oh, no, I can't charge her for that because it was a present. Yeah, soap on screws, good stuff, John. Works, especially brass screws. You put soap on brass screws and you won't spin the heads off them. All right, I reckon what we're going to do is I'm going to bring this thing over here because I'm over that chair repair for a minute. We'll get back into that tomorrow. There's no huge rush. I'm all enthused about doing the arts and crafts wall cabinet now. So I've got to work out where all the bits are, or what all the bits are. I know where the bits are, they're here. But just got to work out how, I don't know if I actually fitted these dovetails or I just made them, I don't know. So that obviously goes there. It's got a slight cup in it. That's all right, we can take that out. Hopefully that means this one's going to work here. Here. Okay. No, I haven't. Look at that. I don't think I have cleaned them all out. How much have I got to go? Just a little bit there, I think. Yeah, I'll clean those up. But right now I'm more interested in getting the shiplap done. So let me work out how much I need. And I want to use that manky old bit of oak I've got over there. So we'll do some resawing and other stuff. I'm going to check my batteries. I'm pretty sure they're right. Yep, no, I'm right. New batteries tomorrow, though. Oh, that's nice, John. Thank you. That's the bottom. So, and that's that. Measure and taper. How long is it? And a pretzel. And a piece of paper. Here we go, that'll do. Oh, look, that's the box I drew up. I might make that one day too. There you go. Well, come here. Stop showing that off. Finished. Move on to the next job. Get over it. I sketched that one up, so might make that one day. That's quite nice. All right. So that's 71 mil, 28 inches. We'll use mil, I think. So if I knock off 10 mil, it's 70 mil across. Mil across that way, and we will have, I don't know, let me have a think. Do I want boards coming down the bottom of it? And that wouldn't look too bad. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll have a brace along the front, and then I'm going to have the boards hanging down below the bottom of the cabinet. So that's 400, so I'll go 500 that way. Because it all depends what I've got in that timber over there. And if I go 70 mil wide, I'm going to need 700, you twit. I reckon I'm going to need 12. 12 pieces, 70 mil to go in there, and 500 long. Let's go over and measure this bit up here and see what I've got. This is where you got to make adjustments. I mean, I could go and get another piece of timber, but why not use the stuff I've got here? Okay, that's 1350 long. So if I won't get 500 out of that. 1350 we'll divide by 3. Use my phone for this, couldn't I? What? 1350, that's 4, carry 1, that's 5, that's 450. Okay, let's see about 450 then. 450 will work. That's it. See, this is how you change designs on the run. Now, I've got to cut this out, what I reckon 70 wide. How am I going to go on that one? Let me just have a butcher's over here. Okay, this is all rotten in here, so I can't use that. I reckon I'll just get 70, yeah, if I go 150 wide, I should get 2 lots of 70 out of that. And the same here, and I might, what did I say, 150. Oh yeah, and I might get a couple of extra spare ones out of the bottom part there, if I need it. So I'll just go and clear the table off. Yeah, it is and it's not, but in my mind, my brain's calibrated to Imperial. So if I go 3/8, then I can do a conversion. I know what 3/8, well, 3/8, I know what that looks like. I know what 3/4 looks like. I know what 7/8 looks like. And then I get that in Imperial in my mind, and then I convert it to 10 mil or 19 mil or 22 mil. So that's how I work. And I think being a child of the changeover, it was good, because in my days as a mechanic, well, in the army we were using all the British rubbish, BSW, Whitworth and all that stuff. And then a lot of the stuff was AF, just ordinary Imperial. And then when I left the army and went into working in Civvy Street as a mechanic, the Japanese cars were coming in. So then it was all metric. And I don't know if I could do it now. I can a little bit, but before I could just look at a nut and go, it's 14 mil, it's 16 mil, it's 19 mil, 22 mil. Now it's a shifter. No, don't use shifters. Yeah, well, I like the two. I like the two. That's unless you're working on old Land Rovers, Brian. Then no, I'm sorry, she's Imperial. I like Imperial for woodwork because nearly all the antiques and my genre, I guess I like. I definitely love Gothic furniture, and yeah, we're going to be here long enough. I'm going to knock out a couple of Glastonbury chairs in oak, which will be nice, and a lot of the timber. It was all 7/8, 3/4 inch, inch and a quarter. Whereas metric, I think now the timber you buy at the Big Boss warehouses is 18 mil. Well, there's no Imperial equivalent for that. It's just a tad under 3/4 inch and a bit over 5/8. There you go. Or 9/16. Hang on, 11/16. Oh. Oh, mate, I'll pick it up for you. Don't worry about that, Trevor. I'll pick it up. I'll put the trailer on the truck. You just text me the address. It's all right. Yep, done that. I tell you, when I was running the workshop in the jail, I remember we were making bookcases. We make hundreds of them, and they were 6-footers. But yeah, no, they were 6-footers, and they were made at 6 foot, and the components were 3 foot wide by 6 foot, or 4 foot wide by 6 foot, or 7 foot by 3, and we actually used metric. And when they ordered them as 6x3s and 7x4s and what have you. And I had one of the workers. I said, "Can you make some jigs up?" He said, "Yeah, what do you want?" I said, "Oh, mate, make them 6 foot." "Oh, yeah, righto." He said, "Oh, well, that's 1.8 metres, isn't it?" And I just said, "Yeah, and of course, when we got all these steel frames back fabricated, they were all 1.8 metres, which was too big. So we had to change the jigs because we weren't going to change the timber. I thought you'd like that, Trev. Have a spectacular. Hang on, got to see a face. Got to see a face. No, I don't want to see that part. There you go. What do you reckon?
Looks good.
That's the best you can do. Is looks good. I was hoping. Oh wow! Awesome.
Can I have a sip?
Hey, look at that. You can see the wrinkles in your face on that shot. I just.
I need Botox.
Botox. Nah. Yeah, well, I don't know. No, at the moment, because I've only got one bolt on this side, and I don't want to stress it. But look, you just imagine yourself sitting in there doing the whole. So where's it going? Is it outside or inside?
Inside.
Inside. Good. There you go. Well, what have I done? I've pressed the wrong thing. Well, that's not it. There you go. So, happy birthday from everyone on the stream.
Well, thank you, everyone.
But it's not your birthday till Monday.
No.
So you can't have it till Monday.
Okay.
But I'll take it up to the bedroom tonight.
Okay.
All right. That's it. I'm very happy with it.
Yeah,
Did I take a before picture with it?
Don't know, love.
They come back in.
I'm here.
Yeah, but no, you're missing there. It's like you're going to Jenny Craig's, half of you missing.
Never going to happen.
Oh, isn't that gorgeous?
It is beautiful. Seeing I'm into elephants.
Yeah, I just want to see if I actually did put that rocking chair up. Excuse me while I just look at my Instagram. Oh, look, that was the chair I bought then. But yeah, no, I didn't take a before shot of it.
Okay.
'Cause
Well, believe me, it looks heaps better now.
Well, I'm pleased about that.
Oh my.
I started to worry me capabilities. I no, I don't think I did. When did I get them? February. I bought it.
We take so many photos.
Yeah, I don't post any of them. No. No.
Oh, well.
Don't care.
It looks great.
I just don't take photos before. So remember when I used to, when I was all keen and enthusiastic, I'd take it and then, oh, look what I've just did. And now it's, yeah. No, Monday's a birthday, but I had to finish it. Oh, there you go. Look at all the happy birthdays for Monday.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
How old are you going to be?
21.
Oh, okay. So your memory's,
About the fourth
your memory's
About
going
third
again
time.
too, is it?
Third time plus.
What did you say the other day? You were 40 plus 1. No, 40. What was it? I don't know.
46 plus 20.
No, you had one the other day. You said that was a couple of birthdays ago.
I don't know.
You're 40. I don't know either. I don't care. No, you stay there because I like you there.
Oh, do you now? You go to
I
work,
do.
you?
No, not as important as being there for me.
Oh, okay.
Da-da-dum-bum. Oh, speaking of milk, we got to get some milk.
Yes, we do.
No, I can't give it a test drive. I've got to find the other 2 bolts. I'm not saying she's a hefty woman. I'm just saying.
Not if his life depended on it.
Well, it does.
Watch the
Ah! Oh, I felt that.
Thank you, I didn't, but your feet just a little bit higher.
Yeah, I did. Oh shit! I'm gonna break that glass one of these days. I've got to move it. Whoa! Scrub that. Oh dear, oh dear, that one. Shh.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is. What kind of embroidery machine do you have? Dean wants to know.
I have a Janome MB4, but there is an MB7 that's come out since then, and I also have a Brother 4000D, but that's an older one.
And you got a 1500.
Yeah, but that's not embroidery.
Your Galaxy?
Oh, no, the 1500's 4000.
Oh well, you got that other one too. The
3000.
Yeah, what's it called? A Novus. That's it. A Novus.
Most of this stuff's done on the MB4, which is a 4-thread semi-industrial.
Yeah, I know, John. I'm going to move it. Next time I do, I'm going to kick it. Yeah. I'm going to break it.
Don't do that, my dear.
No, I try not to. Now, whose fault is it down here? Yours.
Oh, fine. I've got broad shoulders.
Yeah, I know.
Just as well, eh?
Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Here we go. That's better. That's much more better. Okay. That one's all right, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to make some stuff now. Well, here's some advice I was given. May help you, Steve. Never. Yeah, good. That's good advice.
He's having crumb cutlets for tea tonight.
Yeah, why am I? Oh, did he poos? It's not like you crumb the bread. You buy that in a packet.
I'll crumb you.
What? Wouldn't be the first time. And no, you're going to go, now let's be honest. Why am I having crumb cutlets tonight?
Because I didn't want to do them last night.
There you go. So it's no biggie. It's what I was meant to have last night. What did I get last night? Second-hand pie. I was going to give this to Bob. Do you want it?
I didn't know that at all. You're a storyteller.
Well, it's virtually the same thing because Bob wanted it. No, it was all right. What did we watch? We watched the First Wives Club last night, didn't we? That was good. It was good.
Yeah, well, Dean, if she does embroidery, is it machine embroidery or hand embroidery? Because hand embroidery, I don't have the time or the patience for. If it's a machine embroidery, the MB4 is great.
And she's not endorsed by...
Not endorsed by Janome at all, no. But
Wish they, but if they want to endorse it, she's open to it.
absolutely. And the same with embroidery designs. I've only got a few of them too.
Yeah, a few hundred, thousand. In fact, you got that many.
I don't remember what I've got, to be honest.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd like to forget that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Machine embroidery, yes. Benina's sewing machine.
Oh, I love Benina's.
Yep. Okay.
I got 4 Benina's.
Creative Kiwi. Designs by Juju. Designs by Sick.
How do you spell the sick?
SICK.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
There you...
They are the best. There's a few others, but they're quite expensive. Those 3 are relatively inexpensive.
Wasn't
They're
there?
great.
Wasn't there one that they actually did a design for masks? We're doing masks
Yes,
next week. But there was a... Who was that?
Janome did one for masks. Embroidery Library.
And they give you the full printout, so you just put your fabric in the hoop, and it does the applique and the cutout and
Embroidery
everything.
Library.
That's it.
And if anybody wants to endorse me, I'm available.
I'll endorse you.
Or give me free designs.
I'll give you a free design. Just put my glasses back
Yeah,
on.
don't be like that. You're horrible to me. Otherwise, you won't be getting your crumb cutlets.
Oh, there you go. I'll get the bone after Bob's eaten it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love crumb cutlets. Nice. All right, I'm gonna cut this timber up now. Hey, what do you think of your new cabinet? It's upside down at the moment, but
And you cut. Okay.
this gonna go on the wall. Arts and craft, plate cabinet. Well, no, just knick-knack cabinet. Do you want glass in? What I was thinking of doing, I'll just draw what I'm thinking of doing. And bring that one over there. So you can see how technical my drawings are. And I kid you not, this is exactly what I build off of. So,
There comes the dog.
you dipped out, Bob. You were going to have crumb cutlets tonight, but I've behaved myself. Okay, and then I'm going to have this coming down here like this. So that'll come down there. And then, I don't know, I think I'll go, because traditionally they're mortise and tenon doors. So this is what I was thinking. And that's going to be...
Can't disturb his drawing or thinking.
I'm deep into it.
She'll be deep in it. The thinking.
So that, it's not to scale.
I hope not.
Yeah. And down the back, I'm going to have shiplap coming down the back.
Oh, man.
There you go. We'll see how close it gets to that when I've finished. But shiplap down there, so it's solid doors, but glass in there, because it's going to be up here.
Yep.
So a bit of glass down there.
Brilliant.
And then, all right.
All right, now I'll leave.
Okay, well, why didn't you do that 5 minutes ago? What? No. Commencing hiding under the table sequence. What are we doing here? Oh, isn't that lovely? Jeff goes, hold on, Steve is thinking everyone duck. I had to renovate my daughter's sewing cabinet when her new machine that she does quilts. That was a lovely saying, Trevor. You want to write it out? That was lovely. Trevor sent me a message yesterday, and his daughter did a quilt for his wife or her mum, and yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I'll bring back the old-fashioned skills of quilting, sewing, cooking.
Oh, there you go. Well, if you can find that design cut out, Dean, go for it. We're going to be making masks next week. Flying pretzels, blast doors. Oh, geez, they give me... This is only one I think. Just heard that it was an old guy's treadmill had caught fire yesterday. Oh, an old guy's treadmill? Oh dear. Yeah, Jeff had to run out. He said 3 fire trucks have just turned up. I've got to see what it is, and it was an old guy's treadmill.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. All right. Hey, front and centre.
Oh, just don't think you get a kiss every time I come near you.
Oh dear. See, I got one, and I didn't have to give one, so I got... Ow! I got smacked. To, you know, get out of here. All right.
I'm trying.
No, you're not, because I know when you make your mind up, it's poof, gone. All right, and what do you want? Oak? I quite like this oak colour. We don't want it darkened. All right. Okay, that's it. Next job. Yeah, I did it once. I did needlepoint. We're in Sydney, and I did a Peter Rabbit. If I can find it, I'll show you later. And I'm sitting on... I think we were flying Virgin, and I was coming back, and the hostie was walking down the aisle, and she said, "Would you like a drink, Sue? You don't want anything to eat?" And then she asked Sue, because Sue had the aisle seat, and I was sitting on the window seat, and she looked at me and didn't say anything. She just looked at me and kept on walking. Hey, you couldn't do that now, could you? Because it had a needle in it, and it just was good. All right. So that's what I've got to do. We're going to go, we want 450 by 70, and I reckon whatever thickness I can get out of that, if I can get 12 mil, I'm going to be ecstatic. So let me have a look, see. Let me just move these boxes. Oh, they're going to be nice when all these have gone. How you going, Bobo? You good, mate? You're a good dog. Okay. You just park yourself wherever you think's a good idea, mate. Look as if he just fell off the back of a truck. Hey, you're a good lad. Don't you let Mum tell you any different either. Because we got to stick together, mate, don't we? Hey? We got to stick together. You and me, the fridge raiders. Although I tell you what, you've got to be good to beat the grandkids doing. Oh, then she didn't get a chocolate roll, did she? Well, I might just have to snaff them myself. I'm going to have to change the bandsaw blade as well. But look at these. Speaking of yum, look, check it out. Look at that. Here's the cellophane, and he's here. Boom. Have you ever seen anything move as quick in your life? Look at that. I heard cellophane. I was fast asleep, now I hear cellophane. What are we going to do with you? No, these are for me. It says expressly on the thing, not for Bob. What? Oh, look at that. No, all right. Well, you're not getting the end bit. Oh, this is a good boy. Don't tell Mum. All right, so we can leave that for on. Let's start cutting up this oak and machining it for shiplap. The shiplap, as the name implies, is a lining board that laps itself. So it's got half lap bits of timber, not to be confused with tongue in groove, which is another profile of lining board. So I don't know how to do this. Might take this camera over here and we'll rip this stuff up. I'll move these flipping hearts. Oh, I'd be pleased when they're finished, Bob. Yes, I will. What did I say I wanted? If I can get 150 out of them, say. I will be happy. Excuse me, Robert. All right, mate. Trust me. Trust me. You mad dog. Oh dear. Okay. How's that looking? Okay, actually might go 160 because I've got a weighing edge there. There, and crank the blade up. Just move the sanding machine. And I'll show you a technique that's really, really handy when you are running out of room and you can't push that all the way through because I've got another camera the other side of that. Well, so there we go. It's sort of not exactly dead straight, but we'll give it a go. Oh! We'll do this bit first. And you just bring it back, turn it over. This technique's much better if you've got square boards. I don't, so I just got to eyeball this and hope I can get close-ish. That wasn't bad for freehand, was it? What I'll do now is this manky bit here, I'll measure it and rip that off. That way I'll get another straight edge out of that. Wherever my measuring tape. Jeez, I'm pleased I've got more than one measuring tape. You want to go out, mate? Come on. Here you go. Here you go. Okay, so if I set that at 110, that should clean that up. I'll just crank that blade up just a little bit more. And that'll take this rotten bit out here. turn it over, come back the other way. Okay. So now what I'm going to go and do, just have a look down there. I'll give you a look down there when the blade stopped. And you can see that is not straight, it's winky wonky. Now if I machine that like that, I'm going to lose so much it's not funny. So what I'm going to do is work out the lengths, divide that by 3, which I think we worked out at 450, didn't we? Yeah, so if I cut this at 450, then we can machine it in lengths of 450. It's going to be much better. Just move this stuff here and connect this back up. So I've got a bit of dust extraction on my chop saw. Who was asking for Brasso the other day? There you go, that's the stuff. All right. We'll dock this at 450 or thereabouts. So we'll get the flatter edge in there. So I've still got 140 up here. It's going to be tight. It's all right. We might make it 65. So the thing is, when you're working with timber like this, you just got to, you can have a design in your head, there's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes you just have to adjust, whoops, you have to adjust your design to suit the timber you've got on hand. Okay, so here goes. I think we might need some of this middle section, so we might just cut a bit of that out as well. Not particularly fussed with that knot, but beggars can't be choosers. I might get one out of that. Like that. What happens when you're cutting rotten wood? No, I don't think we'll get anything out of that one. That's all right. Let's take some of this. All right. I think we'll go next door and we'll dress this stuff and plane it down, then we can bring it back in here and do a resaw on it. See if I can get a camera out here. Can't see what I'm looking at there. Oh, there you go. All right. I'll go out there in a tick. Oh. Yeah, you tell Bob that, Brian. He pinches it. Oh, that's the one. Strength, you are brave with it. Yeah, that's good. I think we all had that problem, doubting ourselves, John. Yeah, someone said that to me years ago. Find out what you're good at, make money at it, and then pay people to do what you're not good at. Yeah, it did have a nice warp, didn't it? Very wise grandmother. Duck, I was just checking the batteries again because I was down to 1 bar, but I think we're okay. No, we're okay. No. Oh, g'day, Wagme. How are ya? It's strange times, isn't it? Is anyone still waking up with that weird feeling? Sort of something's different? I thought it had gone away by now, but no. Oh, you reckon, Jeff? No, no. Hey, Rob, I've got a... Oh, Rob, those photos you sent me of your drawings, and you're a beginner. Well, what's before beginner? I must be in preschool, I think. But they were awesome. I love the elephant. With your permission, I'll show them the heifer lump. I've got it on the phone. Absolutely beautiful. Hi, Ryan. I do it every day. Every day. Starts at, actually, might as well say 9:45 Queensland time. We go for 2 or 3 hours. Just doing woodwork, mate. I don't do anything special. I just do what I normally do in the shed. Only I get to talk to people, which is really, really good. So hope you enjoy it and come back. And if you like, hit the subscribe button. That would be awesome. Isn't it marvellous what I can do from my little shed in the back and beyond? Oh, did you, Mike? Oh, wow. Well, we'll have to get an unpacking. You'll have to show photos. Oh, look, this will blow your mind. I said then, now I can't find my phone. Oh, here we go. This is Rob sent me these. He made an absolutely stunning pencil. Well, it's not a pencil case, it's pencil cabinet for his cabinets. And where are they? Bum-ba-dum. Don't know where they are now. Oh, it could be in my files. Are they in my files? Images, let's try. Oh, downloads, that'll be it. No. No, it was email, wasn't it? There we go. Which camera? We'll use this side camera. This is Rob. Rob CP. Mate, you are an absolute star, honestly. That's pastels, is it? And then... come here. Boom. This is Rob's favourite. You'd reckon it was a photograph, you really would. And how many years did you say you've been doing it, Rob? 4 years. Absolutely stunning. This is my favourite. I love it, and Susie loves this one too. This is just amazing. I'm guessing that's charcoal. Just extraordinary. That's got emotion in it, that one, you can really feel it. So there you go, what a clever lot we got in the chat room. Oh, there you go, right. Well, I apologise. But no, I'm trying to get my subs up if I can. Apparently it doesn't make any difference, but it just makes me feel better. I won't. We'll still be doing what we're doing, I think. See you, Jeff. Catch you tomorrow. Don't we all? Oh, that's just absolutely amazing. All right, let's go out and make some noise and make some dust. So talk amongst yourselves because I'm going to be out there machining this oak up. Oh dear. Oh, and it gets a bit noisy. Oh dearie, dearie, dear. With the dust extractor, but what can I tell you? No, I didn't intend using this today, and I've been using it as putting stuff on, as you can tell. So the next thing I'll use will be the lathe. And then I'll have to move everything off of that. Okay, where's the set of earphones? Have I got any? I should have some out here. Go and get some eye muffs. Wait a minute. Oh. I'll have my yellow ones, they work faster. So basically all I'm doing here is shooting 2 square edges. And it's amazing the number of people that go, oh, I'm going to buy a thicknesser. Yeah, terrific. But if you haven't got a jointer, you're really wasting your money. And what I'm looking for, where the bow is, that's the part I machine first. So this is bowing like this, and the grain's going that way, so that one will go that way. Bow's going that way, so I'll do that. And the grain's running that way, so I'll do that. I just find it's easier to do it this way than if you do it the other way with the bow like that on the bottom, you're rocking all the time and you machine far too much. Whereas if we do it with the bow like this, we're taking the ends off and eventually we reach the middle. Okay, let's rock and roll. Let a bit of light in. Does that make any difference? Oh. That look all right. Edge. So now we're square there, we're square there. I never run the hand over the blade like that. What I do is run it up there, lift my fingers from the thumb there, go over, and if it gets stuck, lift your fingers, and then that'll give you the friction you need to pass it. I want these as thick as I can because I want to resaw them. So I'm not worried about that because I'm going to go over to the thicknesser in a minute. All I want at the moment is just flat surface to run over the thicknesser. And you don't push on this side of the board when it's going through, you pull it from this side. That way you won't get a taper in your board. Rub some wax on that. It's just ordinary candle wax. See the difference that wax makes? Incredible. Helps if you got the gate open. With that, if I pushed down on the back, it would have machined that out, but would have a taper. So by keeping the pressure on the front on the outfeed table, you miss this, you get this, and eventually that'll flatten. See? Done. Two more to go. Last one. All right. Now go over to the thicknesser. Oh. And run this through. close I can get. We'll have a look. There we go. See how thick it is? 29 mil. So I'll set this to 28. Take a skim off and we'll see. Wax on that table as well. We'll put it all through at that and then we'll reassess it. Hit and miss. Total miss. Hit and miss. Not bad. Full turn and try it again. Half a turn. Okay, that's 27. I think I'll leave that at that. Come back. Come back. Oh. like my roof? Now I rip it to width. Then I resaw. Then go back out to the jointer and we'll finish that bit. Oh, let me see what you've been saying behind my back. Oh. Trevor, I failed finger painting. Oh, good on you, Wes. I'm actually going to put boards in the back of this cabinet that I'm making, the same as you were talking about. That's what I'm doing at the moment. G'day, Angie. That's what I'm doing at the moment, making shiplap lining boards for the back. No, mate, honestly, push pads are good for some things, but other things, no, I don't like them. And if you noticed, my hand never went over the blade. Good night, Wake Me. Thanks for dropping in. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye for now. Oh. You got that right. Didn't that wax make a difference? I'm with you on that one, Ben. Now, look, over the table, so if I'm ripping very thin bits of cock beating, which whoever asked me to do that, we'll do that later on, or very fine bits on a table, I'll use a push stick. Occasionally I'll use a push stick on a router. Not very often I do use it on a jointer. Sometimes maybe. On a thin bit, yeah. On a really thin bit I'll use a push stick, but that's like, you know, that was 1 1/4 inch, so no dramas. Boom, buddy, boom. Oh dear. That's a dear friend of mine, a lovely friend of mine. Carol, if you're watching, my dear, hard energy out to you, but I know you won't be because you're making spoons. She'd knock you off the perch as Queens as far as spoon making goes, Prunella. She's a lovely lady, wonderful human being and fantastic artist. And she said, do you know anyone that wants an 8-inch jointer? Because I had an 8-inch jointer, but mine was a short bed, not a long bed. I said, yeah, I'll have one. Why? She said, oh, can you come and take it? So there you go. It was all good. What a bargain. That wood's white oak. Or American, we call it American oak, you call it white oak. Oh, have I done a... No, the blades are fine. It was the table needed wax. But I should. I think I have. I actually use a Makita flatbed Waterstone to do my planer blades. Or do I? Yeah, generally I do. Sometimes I do have a jig for the T8 Tormic, but I much prefer a flat grind on there. It gives it more strength, I think. See you, Randy. Take care. Right. Now, see how much fat we got in these things, and we can cut those out or rip them down to size, and then I'll have to change over the... What? I've lost another measuring tape. Oh, but that's all right, because I found one too. Okay, dokie. So I want 70 mil if I can get it, which is 140, so it's going to be 65 I'll get out of that. Just. Very, very close. Oh, I might have to go 62. That's a pain, isn't it? I can get 4 out of that. No, that's got to be one of those. I can get 4 out of that. Yeah, 4 out of that. So what's that? 4, 6, 1, 2. Oh, hang on, no, I'm going to do 2s, aren't I? So I'll get, oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. Gee whiz, I'm just hoping, against hope, these are going to be deep enough for what I want. But as I said, you can't be choosy. You just got to take what. Oh no! Look at that. That'll just come down nicely on the bottom. So there's the side there, and this will just hang down the bottom a little bit like that, which is what I want. Yeah. Okay. So that's all right. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to go maybe 65 to get what I want. But what I might do is cut them. Oh, no, that's all right, I've got enough. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, so we might keep these for the door styles and that, which would be okay. It's got a nice bit of figure in there. All right, that's what we'll do. So I'll set this just over 70. It's a bit manky, that one, isn't it? That's better. Okay, 70, 70, and we can put them through the thicknesser, whatever we need. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What did I say? 70. Where's me clock? So I've got 700 wide. 700 wide. Divide. I'm going to lose 10. Oh, what am I going to lose? 6. I'm going to lose 6 mil on each one. So that's 64. No, that's it. We got enough. We got enough. We can do it. And then these bits over here, we can make the doors out of them. So there you go. All right. Drop this down now because we don't need it so high. Turn on the dusty. Turn on the saw. Two. Better give you the right shot, hadn't I? That's 2, 4. 6. 8. 10. I'll take. Oh no, hang on, wait a minute. Might be alright with that. No. That's not even in the race. I'll just take one of these. Okay, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Wait until it stops spinning. That's going to give me easy 800, so that's good. And the rest of that we can use for doors and what have you. All right. It's going to go and dress those, or no, I'm just going to go and put these through the thicknesser once. Just checking the grain directions. I want to put it through the thicknesser. That's just so I can machine it to size, because they're 1 mil over at the moment. So I will be back. Oh, I'll take you out there if you want to come. Wait a minute. Oh, I should get another camera out there, shouldn't I? Oh, I just thought there would be a picture of that rocking chair, because there was one on Gumtree when I bought it. So I should find that. Okay, there we go. So I just want to trim these at 70 mil, so I know they're all nice and square. Bring this down to 70. Let's check the measurement. Oh, they're 72, so that's all right. Okay. It's noisy. Shit, yeah. Sucker. Cranky bit of grain, that one. Might get tear out of it. No, good stuff. All right. We'll see how much thickness I've got. Then we'll resaw these. I might even use the blade I've got. I don't know. I've got a resaw blade there if I need it. But I'm lazy. I don't want to have to change the blinking blade over if I don't have to. Where are we? There we go. So, how thick have we got left? Okay, that's good. I've got 26 mil there, which means I'm going to get 12 mil out of this, I hope. So 26 mils, 13 mil, I'll get close to 12. What's that going to give me there? Spot on 12 mil. Okay. What I'll do is just you could use a fence to cut this on the bandsaw and it would work just fine. But I can tell you right now, if I was to use just a fence, the blade would get wander because this is tough stuff. And if it gets wander, it distorts the blade. It's called blade drift, I think the technical term for it, blade drift. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it freehand without a fence, and I can compensate for blade drift by using the timber, and you'll just move it. You'll see what I mean when we get up there and start doing it. What I'll do, we'll cut this stuff and then leave it overnight to settle, and then I can clean up one, the side that's been bandsawed. We'll put that through the thicknesser, and we should end up pretty darn close to 12 mil. That being the case, we can then get straight in and do the shiplapping. So what I'm doing here is I'm just marking lines, and they are just about 1 millimetre apart, which is basically the thickness of my saw blade on the bandsaw apart, if you can see that. So what I'm going to do, just by eye, when I'm feeding it through the bandsaw, I can then make sure that the saw blade tracks through those two lines I've drawn. If it's getting off kilter, I can just twist it a little bit like that. That way we'll get a much better cut than putting a fence up and running along the fence. Because what tends to happen when you run it along the fence and you've got blade drift, you're focused on the top of the timber and where the blade's going. But if the blade's wandering, it's actually twisted. And so you might think you're cutting through the right spot here, but when you go underneath, you're right out and the blade's got a big kink in it. Why do I know these things? Because I've done it for a long time. And it's stuff you don't get taught. It's stuff you've got to figure out for yourself and go, why did that happen? I'm a good person, that shouldn't happen to me. And having two lines is a lot better than one line. One line, if you're cutting that, you can miss and you tend to get a bit precious about it. But if you've got two lines, you've just got to guide the blade between the two lines. And I find it, personally, I find it far more accurate doing that way. Last one. It's tough stuff, this. And I'm not going to say this isn't going to wander, because as I said, I'm lazy. I've got a 12mm blade on there. I should really put a 25mm tungsten tip resaw blade on it. But you might not have one of those, and if you're in this situation, you can do it. Yeah, the blade was born under a wandering star. You got that, James? Absolutely. Good night, Panda. You're off, John. All right, take care. I missed them. Good day, Todd. Welcome to the chat room. I'll do I Spy chats next time then. Cameras. Good night, Dean. We'll catch you later, mate. Now, you show me a quiet workshop. I'll show you a workshop doing marquetry. They're quiet when they do that. Did I forget one piece? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You're right. I'll go back and do it. I noticed it then. Who said that? How long does it take? I'll just go and, whoops. Let me have a look. I did. I left it in there. Or at least I thicknessed it. At At least it was thickness. See, I would have gone all day and not noticed that. I'm pleased I hadn't changed the settings on my marking gauge. All right. Oh. Oh, what about repair your wagon? That's even better. Oh no, John, you poor thing. Thought you had your day off. Oh well. Oh. I'm like, when Steve reads a comment he doesn't care for. I don't know, have I done any that I didn't care for? I can't read them all, I flick over a lot of them. But anyway, let's go over here and we'll get this stuff done. Let me pull this down. No, don't want that one, go away. That one. All right. Okay. Here we go. Right, okay, let's rock and roll. Get my eye muffs on. And we'll see how we go. I've got 6 pieces now. Is everybody happy? Might give it just a tad more tension, I think. And tighten my guides up a bit. There we go. Okay. Let's go. Let's go shopping. Not a bad idea from time to time to get out and have a look at the bottom. See how wonky a bit on the bottom, but we should be okay, I think. Constantly adjusting. And about here, you change tack and you pull. And if everything's done right, the blade should come out on that line. We'll see. See? It's a little bit out. But I think I've got enough there to play with, so that's not too bad. Went out quite a bit there. That's a bit better. Still think we'll do all right. That's 4. Six. See how much you got to correct sometimes? That one's pretty good. 2 more to go. Last one. You can see how much I'm adjusting. So that one comes out right on target. Oh, look at that. I don't know about you. That's pretty darn good for freehand, I reckon. We'll take those back to the bench. Oh. Oh. And I'm going to have a chockies fix. Because Sue wasn't down here to have hers, so she dipped out. Oh. And I can enjoy this because Bob's not here. Mum. Better not be. No. Mmm. I guess you're talking about the scream of the bandsaw. Oh, my shoulder. Let me go back here a bit. Awful density standards to screech like a banshee. Okay, Steve, would you consider hosting a Zoom night where we call all see where we can show you our shops and you can see us make mistakes in real time? Oh, I started a trend, making mistakes in real time. Mate, at the moment my time is fairly well spoken for, so I'm going to have to say no at the moment, but in the same breath I would say I wouldn't rule it out for the future. Yeah, things are just chaotic here as they are everywhere, and quite frankly when I finish streaming here I go up and crash on the bed and generally don't wake up till about 3:30, and then I come back down here at about 4:30 and I don't leave here till about 7:30. So yeah, my time's a bit pushed at the moment, but something down the track, why not? No, she's from Finland. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Oh. You've got trolls and things like that over there, haven't you, Prunella? Oh, there you go. Anyway, that's it. So they're all ready to go. Now, they are incredible. Actually, I'll give you an overhead shot to show you just how close that was. I'm going to leave them for the day because they have to normalise. And what that means is if they've got any, it's got a slight bend in it, and they've got any cups and twists, that happens because this has got moisture on the inside, this is dry, so when this side opens up, the moisture expands and it will cup the timber or it can bow it that way. But if you leave it air sit like that with sticks between it, just overnight, by tomorrow, they'll be nice and dead flat, so I can throw those through the thicknesser, and I'm hoping I'll have that done before I start the stream tomorrow, and then we can go straight into making the shiplap. But that was out of that pile of rubbish they had sitting there in the corner. So never, you look at the bit of timber, never think, oh, that's rubbish, I'll never use that, throw it away. It's gold underneath, it really is. And then the other bits we'll cut, we should be able to make the door frames out of that. And I think I've got the stretcher floating around somewhere. So we'll go on with that. So tomorrow, well, look at that, we've got to just have a look. See, finished. Look at that, happy chappy. So we finished that today, didn't touch the repair. I'm over that for the moment. Tomorrow, this will be a machine we can make the shiplap up for it and do some more work on that cabinet, and I'll do some more chair repair there. Boxes I'll do off air because it's boring. When I come around to actually finishing the boxes and putting them all together, we'll do that again on the live stream. So that's it. That is it. I would like to say thank you for everyone in the chat room. Thank you for all the new people that have joined too. Great to see you getting involved and being sociable with everybody else. We're here to help. We're here as a focal point. It just so happens I'm doing woodwork whilst it all happens. As they will tell you, that chat room has a mind of its own. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. It'll go off on all sorts of secret trails and missions. But if you are new, I'd appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button and the like button and the little bell so you know when I'm on. I'm on again tomorrow. I'm going to do this every day. Let's say between 9:30, 9:45 Brisbane time, Brisbane, Australia, which is Australian Eastern Standard Time. Now the rest of the states have caught up with us, which is good. And we'll do it all again. So this is Steve pulling the shed to a day and saying remember to keep it sharp, but more importantly, keep it safe, look after yourself. Count to 10 before you're tempted to hit someone. Recognise the other person's opinion as valid, but it doesn't have to be your opinion. And I'm finding the more people are staying in close to proximity to each other, the more they're finding out faults. So look for the good in people. That'd be a good thing. Be kind to yourself, look after yourself, be kind to other people. Can't think of what else to say. Yeah, we'll survive another day, and I look forward to having your company in the chat room, in the workshop, at the workbench, again in about another 20 hours' time. So till then, God bless, be safe, catch you later. Bye for now.